already setting Cincinnati up, but putting Burfict on the sideline. Why nobody calling in talking about the Red Rifle? That's why we doing a black quarterback show. That's why we doing a black quarterback show. But they calling for Tyrod Taylor. They calling for Dak Prescott. Hey man, hey, I know all y'all heard offensive line, right? Dak Prescott, his abilities is only due to the offensive line. Now let me ask yourself this, people. Didn't Matt Castle play behind the same offensive line? Didn't Kellen Moore play behind the same offensive line? Didn't they? Why they ain't put up the number Dak Prescott got? Well, Matt Castle and Kellen Moore didn't have Zeke Elliott. Oh my God. They had a running back run for 1,200 yards that year. They had McFadden. McFadden ain't chicken liver. McFadden ran for 1,200 yards by the offensive line. Cowboys couldn't win a damn game. They get Dak Prescott, they win 13 games. And they talking about, well, Cowboys played a sorry schedule, whatever last year. Hey man, if you question whether Dak Prescott a big time quarterback, something wrong with you. 334 Bama boy. He said, I wonder if Arkansas coach on the hot seat like Sumlin been on for the last 3 years. Tell me something, man. Tell me something, Bama boy. You better tell that thing, brother. Tell me something, brother. Now you had Jeremy Johnson and Brandon Harris of LSU and Auburn, respectively. All the media talked about was LSU. They got Leonard Fournette, but they don't have no quarterback, right? Remember that. Jeremy Johnson, he played Jacksonville State the first game. He had 100-something yards passing. Next game, he had 200-something yards passing. Third game, he got benched. Well, look at Arkansas quarterback. Look at LSU quarterback, and look at Auburn quarterback. LSU quarterback Geitlin had like 100-something yards. Auburn quarterback had 79 yards. Look at the Auburn quarterback in the Clemson game. You ain't hear not one of them talking about the darn white quarterback. None of them saying LSU need to get a quarterback. None of them saying Auburn need to get a quarterback. All you heard about LSU getting beat down by Mississippi State, first word out their mouth was the coach. Ain't nobody said nothing about the darn white quarterback. That's why I'm doing a black quarterback show. You hear about my New York Giants? They ain't saying nothing about that 47-year-old quarterback, Eli Manning. They talking about the darn offensive line. And T. Rocker told you on the microwave show, Eli had 5 seconds to throw many times. Now, say to yourself, y'all, ready, set, hike. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. How long does it take a wide receiver to run 10 yards? Maybe a second and a half? Now, look in your mind. Ready, set, hike the ball. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Tell me why the world-class wide receiver with world-class speed, how far you think he get in 3 seconds? Why is Eli holding the ball? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Go back and watch the game. And every time the Giants hike the ball, say 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Eli still got the damn ball in his hands, but you gonna call in here and you gonna talk about Eric Flowers. I need to do a black offensive lineman show. Because every time a black offensive lineman has to block for a white quarterback and a white quarterback don't get the job, they blame it on black offensive lineman. I know y'all heard Microwave say something about the offensive line. You ask Microwave to call in and ask him about the darn New York Giants. First thing he's gonna say is Eric Flowers. Because you know why? Because Eric Flowers is taking a fall for Eli Manning holding on to the ball. How many on wide receiver screens the Giants called yesterday? How many running back screens the Giants called yesterday? How many draws the Giants called yesterday? It is not Eric Flowers' fault. 334 Bound Boy said Tyrod Taylor getting set up. They got rid of all his weapons, so they expect him to fail, to bring in whoever the white boy is. That's Peterman. Oh, she's saying truth. I'm telling y'all, man, this ain't the type of show, man. I know y'all ain't accustomed to hearing that, man. I know y'all not hearing hearing this. Let me talk about Indianapolis Colts. Talking about Jacoby Brissett. Now, if you ask me, I think Jacoby Brissett outplayed Garoppolo in the dawn preseason. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Garoppolo, they always showing his highlights. You know what I'm saying? They're making him look like the next thing, the next great thing since white bread. Excuse me. But I think Jacoby Brissett is a solid quarterback. Doug went over it. A lot of my listeners listen to Doug Stewart show, so y'all heard the numbers. But hey, man, Indianapolis Colts, Andrew Luck. They ain't saying what his injury is, right? They ain't saying how long he gonna be out. They don't know. Since when these days they don't know. You have vague information about a franchise quarterback. Why is nobody doing a show outside the Colts? Remember when JPP lost his hand? You had Adam Schefter all up in the hospital trying to get his medical records. Where's Andrew Luck's medical records? What's going on with Andrew Luck? Hey, I think they're trying to shake down the Indianapolis Colts. I think they want to get Andrew Luck away from Indianapolis. I think, now this is just me, and you heard it from me first. I think they want to get Andrew Luck in Dallas. I think they want Andrew Luck to get Dak Prescott a job. So hey man, you start hearing some questionable stuff. Dak Prescott got DUI or he got questioned by the police. Remember when Mike Vick was going through the airport and they said he had something in his carry-on bag? That right there was the sign they're trying to set Mike Vick up. That days are numbered in the NFL. When you hear something questionable, because I know you listen to the Doug Stewart show, if the white folks put it out there, Doug gonna repeat it. If you hear something like that, they will try to get Dak Prescott's job to Andrew Luck. So you can sit behind that offensive line, blah, 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 blah. Tailor-made for Andrew Luck. They say Andrew Luck and Dak Prescott got similar games. They say Andrew Luck will look real good at Big D behind that offensive line and hand the ball to Zeke Elliott. I think they're trying to get him away from the Colts. That's why he ain't playing. That's why you don't hear no medical news on Andrew Luck. Somebody in the chat room, tell me what Andrew Luck injury is. I'll wait. Well, you got Jacoby Brissett in there. And Jacoby Brissett damn near beat the damn Arizona Cardinals, man. Arizona Cardinals got to start that defense. Jacoby Brissett, NC State. Jacoby Brissett, NC State. Tell me, man, that you think he's gonna have this solid of a thing? He ain't going up against New Orleans Saints defense. He ain't go up against no defense just playing in the zone all day, letting them throw the little short passes. He went up against ball hawking. Arizona Cardinals defense. They had a 10-0 lead. Now, I know Buster Bus, if you're still listening, I know you see the Redskin game, right? And your Skins are down 24-3, right? And you be like, damn, man, the offense ain't shit. And they run Kirk Cousins stats on there, and he like maybe 10 for 12, 100 and something yards, right? Stats ain't bad. He 10 for 12. Oh, he said, well, the completion percentage is great. Why are we down 24-3? That's because on 3rd and 10, when that quarterback needs to throw the ball downfield to move those chains, he throwing it 4 or 5 yards, expecting a wide receiver or the tight end or the running back to get the first down. He's just chucking the ball, taking it doing throwing it in the flat, the check down. So he gets a little easy completion. He threw the ball 2 yards, get a completion. Running back run for 9 yards. But guess what? They go off the field. Game in, game out. That's how Kirk Cousins pad his stats. You know, so they get down 24-3. Guess what? The defense get relaxed. They drop down to a zone, a cover 2, and they giving him the middle. They giving him the doing easy passes, and Kirk Cousins make a living off those easy passes. And they get beat 34-20. Kirk Cousins 360 yards, 25. He 35, 38, 35, 40. And you're like, well, Kirk Cousins didn't have a bad game. But you see they get down 24-3, 21-3, 21-10 because he ain't moving no chains in the defense. They on the damn field all day. We'll go back to Indianapolis. They got a 10-0 lead because they knowing quarterback didn't put them in a position to get hurt early. He was prepared. They jumped to a 10-0 lead. That's what a black quarterback can do for you. Move the damn chains. He played football. If it's 3rd and 10, if it's 3rd and 15, he ain't gonna just throw 2 yards past his stats. He was trying to get that ball down the damn field. Big ups to Jacoby Brissett. So we talked about Lamar Jackson, Kelly Bryant, Josh Jackson, Jameis Winston, Kenny Hill, Riley Ferguson, Cam Newton, Jacoby Brissett, Quentin Flowers. We talked about Jim Caldwell. We talked about Charlie Strong. We talked about Van Joseph doing a big time job for the Denver Broncos. We talked about James Franklin at Penn State doing a big time job, man. Give it up, man, to these guys. I didn't do a show after UNLV got the beat down by Cam Newton's brother, Caitlin Newland. Hey man, big ups to Cam Newton's younger brother, man, because in these days and age, man, you don't hear nothing about these black quarterbacks in HBCUs unless they try to get on an NFL team or whatever, or they get DUI or whatever. You don't hear about them doing good, until they get DUI. Brandon Harris, he left LSU. He went to Carolina. He looked good. If you seen North Carolina play this year against Louisville, you saw Brandon Harris throwing the ball downfield. I mean, if your coach don't believe in you, I don't care who you are. You're not going to shine if your coach doesn't believe in you. It makes no sense why Josh McCown playing for the Jets, getting paid millions of dollars, and RG3 out on the sideline not making a penny. Team broadcaster, a.k.a. Chris Tracy, a.k.a. Togo Uganda, he said in the chat, Jungle, did you mention Willie Taggart? I had to step away for a moment. Willie Taggart is a fabulous coach. That Gulf Coast offense that he runs, I watched it at South Florida, and even before that, when he was at Western Kentucky. Think about Quentin Flowers. He ran that offense, and now he's running Charlie Strong. Now he runs Charlie Strong's offense. Intelligence. Those of y'all who don't know, Willie Taggart, he's an Oregon football coach. If you haven't seen Oregon this year, man, they dismantled Nebraska. Man, they dismantled Nebraska. Hey, man, Oregon looked like a beast, man. Oregon looked like a beast, man. Willie Taggart, former coach of South Florida, right? Charlie Strong went to. He recruited Quentin Flowers. Hey, man, watch out for Oregon, man. Willie Taggart is a great coach, man. Good man.